is it?
Fantastic. What do you think? To sum up my thoughts of the Austin 7. I'll get meaty now.
Hello, and welcome back to Vista Heritage, where today we're going to do something a little bit more fast-paced, I think. We're with the motor shed again. This car that we're filming today is for sale with the motor shed. Very lucky to be lent it, and it's a different variation of the Austin 7. We filmed about 4 videos of the Austin 7, so we're not going to give you any history on it. But this is what happens when you want to go fast in an Austin 7. Welcome to the Austin 7 Cambridge Special.
I do a big donut now, but I can't. You're up.
Okay. See you in a bit. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit differently, purely because this car doesn't weigh a lot, and when you haven't got 2 people in it, you're 70 kilos lighter. So, why not? I'll drive it first and give you a bit of an impression, and then Ben will. So, the Austin 7 Cambridge Special, what actually is it? So, back in the 50s, cars were expensive. So why not get something a bit cheaper and jazz it up a bit? So this is actually a 1937 Austin 7, and it's been taken to a company called Cambridge, and they've basically tuned it. It's got an engine in it from a company called Pigsty, which are one of the best Austin 7 engine tuners and builders that in the country, so I'm told. It's got so much poke. It's fantastic. It's a full synchro gearbox, and it just drives fantastically, and it's so little, and I can feel it moving out from underneath me everywhere I go. Ben is gonna love this. It gives me the same energy of the PB that I drove. It gives me the same energy that the PB gave me, the MG PB, but the gearbox is so much more usable. One thing I am learning is it really likes a lot of revs. It likes to be above 2,000, and it doesn't like to go slowly, as I suppose most cars with race engines do. It's a fabulous little thing. It likes to be above 2. It's so skittish. It does not behave. It does not behave, and I like that a lot. There we go. Anyway. Right, I'm going to turn this car around. Good. I'm going to turn this car around, and I'm going to let Ben have a go.
We're going to have to shout for this one because it is a loud car, but I believe Alistair gave you all the dreary nonsense about the history, which is fantastic. I'm here to tell you how it makes you feel. Fantastic! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh. Oh, okay. So side exit exhaust, which means it's literally coming out from there. One thing it does love is revs. If it doesn't have revs, it doesn't want to move. Oh. 1937, so when it slides, like, the roll is that you really have to hold on. See, there you go. So if it sits below for a while, oh, the back end squeals out and everything. Oh, the gearbox is fantastic. This is all I'm here for, the smile factor. Okay, fantastic. He was right, it is going to be my favourite pre-war car, simply because it feels so intuitive to drive. You know, it's 1937, it's an old git, but it still makes sense. I think that's partly because it's got a later gearbox, so it's not a pig to put it into gear. Oh. The scary part about this is, the car actually was left to a 14-year-old after I think his grandparent died, and he was left this car, and he's unfortunately putting it up for sale. And to him I would ask, why would you do that? All 14-year-olds should have a go in one of these before they make the decision to sell it. So much fun! Imagine what it's like on the road! Like sweeping country. Oh. I'm being told to stop by my colleague. So, to summarise, we've now driven is this our third Austin special? No, this is the third Austin 7, isn't it? This is our third encounter.
Normal Austin 7.
Normal Austin
Pearl.
7, the Pearl, and then this.
Yeah.
So this is the third, and as they say, third time's the charm. Very much so. It's fantastic. It's like most old cars, but this one particularly, there is nothing other than the business of driving. There's no point in having this car unless you are going to go out and drive it. To sit in the garage would be a complete crime. It's the smile it brings you because it sounds like a stab rat. It looks like Kermit, and it's very fun. Bleep. Anyway, good night, viewers. I'm going to drive away now.